we are looking at a 36 REQS Jayco Pinnacle. It's one of our best-selling big Jaycos. I'd like to show you a couple of the high points that I really like about it. You notice that it has not one, but two push-button power awnings. The reason they do that is when you have a big super slide on this side of the camper, you cut your awning in half. So they give you a second awning. So you can set yourself a patio table up here and look at all the shade space that you have as a result. It's awesome. Another thing I really enjoy is the huge underbelly storage here, and this is forced air heated. The bracket over here is for an outside television. You see the central vacuum system, and this is a really good chance to get a look at some things like the skeletal structure of the Pinnacle. And you notice that they use the cool rubberized material. They don't use carpet in here. Carpet will get wet and mold and cause you all kinds of problems. This is all gel coated. It's fully vacuum laminated, and if you're not familiar with what that means, you need to give us a call and find out. We always equip something this large with the MORride suspension system and pin box. If you're not familiar with that, long story short, in English there's basically some big giant rubber hockey pucks mounted in here, and it will let this hitch move in and out so that when you go over uneven terrain, like say railroad tracks, or even if you're just pulling into a filling station, you know how bumpy it is, it'll take all that herky-jerkiness out, and it'll give you a much smoother, better ride. 12-gallon gas electric auto ignition water heater. You notice we added the slide toppers to this right from the factory. This is also equipped with Atwood's 4-point electric leveling system, just like you'd have on a motorhome. Basically just flip the system on, push level, and then stand back, and it does the rest. It's really cool. This is a big rear living room. You see all the windows that we have here. We added the bike rack bumper onto here, and that'll slide out further. I just pushed it in a little bit so I'd have room to walk around here. It's got the cool LED taillight package. There's so many good things going on here, and even when this video is done, there will be so many things I haven't touched on. Let's step inside real quick, and I'll give you a quick tour inside there as well. Another thing to point out is these awnings. You see this little knob right here. These can be pitch adjusted. If you pull that down, you can adjust the pitch to it. Pinnacles standard are 4 seasons rated. That's never been a problem. One of the fun little features we put in here is the remote control system. You can control your slides, your things like your awnings, all kinds of stuff right from there. Where it's really nice is if you're setting up by a campsite that may have a tree next to one of your slides, one person can run the slide out and make sure they don't connect with anything. You see the little breakfast nook here next to the kitchen. I love it. I love those hanging lights in that fixture. The main air conditioner standard is a 15,000 BTU, which is 50% stronger than normal. Pinnacles naturally are 50 amp service, capable of handling 2 air conditioners, and in fact we add the second one to the bedroom. Now it's not just a bedroom air conditioner; it ties directly into the centralized system, so you get 2 central air conditioners with this. And look at these giant windows, floor to ceiling windows that you can. It's just awesome the amount of light it lets in here. Now, this is what I call the perfect napping couch. You can just curl up on that and snooze the afternoon away. This section is all storage. This is a hide-a-bed that folds out. The rear entertainment here, the big flat screen recesses down behind the fireplace, so you push a button and that'll come up in front of the window. Meanwhile, the fireplace can function as an electric heater, so you can save your propane. The little chair here is something that we added in that can convert between a chair for your computer station or a 2 or 3 step stool. It folds out basically. I think I've got a couple pictures of it if you watch the picture tour. Now the kitchen in this is supreme. First thing I always notice is the 4-door refrigerator and freezer. That's something that you normally get in a big diesel pusher motorhome. You've got all hard surface countertops. You've got residential hardware, and something that a lot of campers enjoy is a handy little wine rack. Keep your favorites with you. And again, I'm passing over so many excellent features, but I just want to give you guys a quick idea of the type of product and quality level that you're looking at here. You see the big linen cabinet next to the shower. And big shower, you never have to worry about bumping your elbows in there. And the bigger air fan. It amazes me how many of these big fifth wheels have the tiny fans in the bathroom. In the bedroom slide, we have a king bed, and there's storage under that. Most fifth wheel slide outs, there is little to no storage under the bed, because most manufacturers will mount the motor underneath the bed rather than in the walls like Jayco does. It takes a little more money to do it that way, but it gives you so much more room. Now, I always like to point out this cabinet because people don't realize what's going on here. These doors are slatted because this is prepped for a washer and dryer. Now, down here, you can throw a combo-matic very easily. But if you remove that shelf, you can put a stackable in here. The reason you don't see the plumbing is because of that back wall panel. Jayco finishes it off and does a nicer job of it so that you don't have plumbing exposed in your bedroom. Oops, that was loud, sorry. The second television is included with this. I just like to point that out. So give us a call. Like I said, this video has been about 6 minutes, and you could spend an hour in here and still not learn everything about it. 800-256-5196. Haylett Auto and RV of Coldwater, Michigan.